Who are you? Beer Drink Shorty here, and today I thought that I would do a tutorial. It's been a minute since I've done a tutorial because I've never done a tutorial. However, today's tutorial, I will be showing you all how to go and f yourself. In this tutorial, you're gonna need a beer to start off with, preferably 16 ounce. What do you normally see me drink on my YouTube channels? 16 ounce, Miller Lite, Coors Light, Bud Light, it doesn't matter. As long as it's 16 ounce. Also, if you really want to step it up a notch, I could do it. They're in the fridge. You could use 24 ounces. It makes the whole fucking yourself process go by much more swift. And a lot of times you can even do it a lot quicker. Hold on. In going to f yourself, a lot of people think there has to be a lot of money spent or to have someone go f themselves. Everyone thinks that there has to be a lot of money spent. Not a lot of money needs to be spent. Another sabutal, another object that you can use whenever you're teaching someone to go f themselves is, it has to be purple though. Purple crayon, definitely. Like these are, and it's not exactly what you think. Everyone thinks that I'm talking about literally shoving this purple crayon up a culo, up an asshole. You disrespectful motherfucker, shut up. Anyhow, once again, you're always gonna need your beer on site. You're gonna need a pair of glasses, something like this. They don't have to be actual Cazal vintage frames. You can get knockoffs from the gas station. If you're a piece of shit, then you need to go fuck yourself. Anyhow, I am Beer Drink Shorty, and I'm gonna give you 2 more tips on this tutorial of showing you how to go and fuck yourself, or you can so
you can actually show others how you can have them go fuck themselves.
As you all know, in the weeds, back in the day, rest in peace in the weeds. Shout out Bloodstained Lane. Rest in peace Tupac. No, Tupac's father's actually back. Look for him. He's back, intact. Another thing that you can use to go and fuck yourself is gaudy, weird things like this. I call it the, that's what it's called. That's what it's called. And that definitely that's give or take. You don't actually need to go fuck yourself, but you can also use, well, where is it? Make sure you get a Burberry shoes. In this tutorial, I'm going to be teaching you all how to have a teacher, a parent, a grandmother, a tutor, a coach, a friend, a boss, a tenant, a landlord, a phone. A lot of times phones, when you purchase them, they work very well. But after the initial purchase, after say 6 months, the battery life starts to die. Just as I put in my tutorial on how to conserve iPhone 6 battery power. But that's neither here nor there. Today, I'm just gonna show you all how to go and fuck yourselves, okay? And another thing that you definitely need in going to fuck yourself, like a lot of people think, like especially like if you're of the vagina persuasion, that you need a dildy or some type of water moccasin sabutal to stick up the urethra. You don't need that to go and f yourself. All you need is a pair of glasses somewhat like this. You need a beer, most definitely. You need a, and like I said, if you really want to go fuck yourself, go to Fredericks of Hollywood. No, not Fredericks. What am I thinking of? I'm thinking of a clearer image, no, sharper image, and grab you a 2014 version. And then if you get one of, like, you have to have a, in order to do it. A lot of y'all are asking, because that's what's funny. When I went to sharper image, they were like, I was like, yo, how much is that thing right there? And it was hanging on the wall. And they're like, what thing? I'm like, that. And they're like, oh, you're talking about the And I was like, yeah, that. But I was like, but what is it called? And they're like, no, it's a... And I said, okay, that's cool. Well, you know what? I'll take 2 because I definitely plan on having a few people in the very near future go and fuck themselves. And also, if I'm doing a tutorial showing people how they can, go fuck themselves and how they can use my tutorial in everyday life and having others go and fuck themselves, I'm going to definitely need this crucial item. But the one item that you need more than is a beer. And like I said, you can use a 16 ounce or 24 ounce beer. 24 ounce definitely puts you over the edge. Like if you have a 24 ounce, you don't even have to get this size of a, you can probably use like, say, this much of a, and that does wonders. It works wonders, man. And you gotta think, a lot of times you won't have this pair of glasses. A lot of times you have to go to the jewelry store to get a pair of these glasses. But if you wanna be good at, I'll put it this way. In order to be successful in anything, you have to invest in your craft. You have to invest in anything. So if you really want to be a great and a professional at having someone go and f themselves, make sure you don't cut any expense. Go and get at very least a $300, and you're on your way to going and fucking yourself. In conclusion, me, Beer Drink Shorty, I'm gonna wrap up this tutorial on how to go and fuck yourself. And look out for a video. I think it's not gonna be a tutorial like this. Like I said, it takes a lot of time and effort and a lot of game planning and thinking about organisms whenever you're doing a tutorial, because you don't wanna put out negative or false information. You have to be on point when you do these tutorials, because you don't want to stray someone in the wrong direction, especially when it's on a subject and an action as important as going and fucking yourself.